Cabo K, temperature 16, QNH 1016. On first contact with Bankstown Tower or ground, notify receipt of information India.
Alrighty, we've got information India, engines are running and we are rolling.
Congress 7734 on Alpha, request taxi to parking, Bankstown ground.
Foxtrot 7734, taxi to parking.
Taxi to parking, Foxtrot 7734.
Just gonna give way to this Foxbat. G'day, Bankstown ground, Cherokee Charlie Hotel Juliet on Mike, request taxi for a right crosswind departure.
Station on Mike, just a call sign.
Charlie Hotel Juliet and in receipt of India.
Charlie Hotel Juliet, taxi to holding point Alpha 8, runway 29 alright, time on the hour.
Holding point Alpha 8, runway 29 alright, Charlie Hotel Juliet. Okay, we've got our taxi clearance to holding point Alpha 8 for 29 right, going to be departing a right crosswind. I'll do a land of entry today just for the review of this headset. At the moment, I don't have the active noise cancellation turned on. It is working pretty well, just the earbud types. Just passive at the moment, so I can still hear a lot of the engine noises, but it is not too bad on the ground. Just pulling into the run-up bays and do some run-ups. Alrighty, I've got the active noise cancellation turned on. At the moment we're on the ground at 1000 RPM. It is working pretty good. Got a Cirrus to my right. Coming run-up base, we'll go for it. Doors are checked.
Bankstown ground, g'day, Diamond Charlie Golf Tango 3 POB on Lima, request taxi for crosswind departure received India.
Here's our holding point Alpha 8. Hold short.
Charlie Golf Tango, taxi holding point Alpha 8, runway 10 on the right, time 07.5.
Our
Holding point.
no one is on final. Bankstown Tower, Cherokee Charlie Hotel Juliet, the holding point Alpha 8, runway 29 right, ready for right crosswind departure.
Juliet Tower, g'day, runway right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway right, Charlie Hotel Juliet. Landing lights on, alt. Pumps on. Transponders on alt. Compass the line to runway heading. And full power. we're cruising along at 2,500. Now, first impression of this headset is it's pretty good. It's pretty comfortable. It's working better than I expected. I've got the active noise cancellation set on high. They do have a 3-level setting, high, medium, and low. It is really light. I can almost feel nothing on my head. You guys haven't seen my video when I was flying this plane back from Brisbane. I had the A20s on for about 5 hours straight. And it started to give me a little bit of a headache because of the cramping force. I mean, it was comfortable, but probably not for 5 hours straight of flying. I reckon these will be much more comfortable for long flights. And it's very light, and it just pretty much sits on your head. Alrighty, so I haven't really tried any other earbud type headsets. I think there's also Clarity Aloft, but I don't think they are ANR. I'm quite liking this headset already. Because these are earbud types, there's no earpads going around your ear. It lets your ears breathe a little, so you're not sweating around the ears and it doesn't get too itchy. Now this headset's designed for commercial pressurized jets. So it's designed more for a quiet environment, not so much a single engine unpressurized piston aircraft.
174 departures, good day, maintain.
I'd say using this headset in this aircraft, it's probably comparable to a non-active noise cancellation headset, like the David Clark's.
Traffic in the Wollongong City Beach area, 0 Kilo Romeo is 3 minutes to parachute drop. Over flag start at point and up to 1 mile to the west. Traffic in the Wollongong City Beach area and expect a parachute flight level.
Another thing is with the remote, it's a newly designed remote. It's not like the A20s. It does not have an aux cord, so everything's all running off Bluetooth. I believe it does have Bluetooth music streaming as well, but I haven't tried that. The remote does use 2 AA batteries, which is also included, so that's pretty good. And I think it's advertised to have about I think 45 hours of continuous use, which is pretty good. Now the remote does have like a little loop, so you can hang it somewhere on your aircraft if you do have like a spot to hang. Other than that, I've got it in my side pouch here. Inside the remote there is like there's a couple of switches you can choose to either change the audio settings to stereo or mono, just like the A20s. And there's also another function for the tapping of the earbuds. So if you tap this earbud twice, like this, I can hear all the engine noises outside. Double tap it back and that reactivates noise cancellation. I mean, I'm really looking forward to doing a long flight in this aircraft with this headset. Just see how the comfort goes over a period of time. I'm just going to make a right hand turn here and we'll return back down the lane of entry for Bankstown. Now the question you guys are probably asking is, which one should I buy? Either the ProFlight or the Bose A20. For maximum noise cancellation, I go with the Bose A20s. It's comfortable, but not as comfortable as this. I mean, it's still with the ear cuffs, so it might get a little hot in the summertime. Does depend where you're flying around as well. Like if you're flying in a more cooler climate, it might not be too bad, but I've flown in 35 or 40 degrees Celsius. That is pretty hot. So I've found it really sweaty at times and just really uncomfortable scratching around my ears in flight. The only thing I don't really like is the case that it comes in. There is a specific way you have to put the headset in to risk, to not risk damaging the headset. It is a little fiddly, but it's not like the A20s where you can just wrap it up and throw it in.
X174, contact center 135.25.
Alright, put it back into 2100 RPMs, a nice cruise descent. I feel like the noise cancellation is working a little bit better now. Not too sure, I don't think it's the headset itself. Going up in altitude and coming back down, probably air pressure is pushing against my ears and making it a little bit more quiet, but oh shit. That's a good one. Tower, Cherokee Charlie Hotel Juliet, 1500 Prospect inbound with India.
Charlie Hotel Juliet, report, chop us off.
Charlie Hotel Juliet's Cherokee.
So, alright, I thought you said welcome. Charlie Hotel Juliet, join downwind runway 29 right, maintain 1500.
1500, 29 right, Charlie Hotel Juliet.
Visual 0, downwind.
Runway Juliet 0, cleared visual approach, runway right number 1.
Visual approach, runway right number 1, runway 0.
I thought I was a helicopter.
Charlie Hotel Juliet, cleared visual approach, runway right number 1.
Cleared visual approach, runway right number 1, Charlie Hotel Juliet. That was the early clearance. Normally report downwind over this velodrome here, this little dome shaped thing. That's till 10 o'clock.
Victor Victor Alpha, Alpha 8, cross runway right, line at runway centre.
On Alpha 8, let's descend to 1000. Still maintaining that left drift.
Charlie Hotel Juliet, runway right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway right, Charlie Hotel Juliet. Alright, clearance to land already and just joined downwind. Pretty quiet day today. Thanks for ground, Cherokee Charlie Hotel Juliet, vacated runway 29 right, request taxi for Mike.
Charlie Hotel Juliet, ground, good day, taxi to parking.
Taxi to parking, Charlie Hotel Juliet. Alrighty guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was my in-flight review of the Bose ProFlight headset. My final verdict is if you're looking for a headset that's comfortable, you know, and you are flying in and around hot weather, I'd probably recommend these ones to you. There is a little compromise of the noise cancellation. If you're not, you know, if you're happy to make a little compromise for a little more comfort, then the ProFlight's the way to go. These little head pad things, they've got like a little hook here. When you're not using your earbuds or anything like that, they don't have to dangle around your ears. You can always take them off and put it on the hook here. So it's not only it's really comfortable, it is really practical as well. If you do want the highest noise cancellation possible, get the A20s. They are pretty good. I've used them myself. I'm pretty happy with it. I will be keeping it, and I'll be continuing to fly with this. Sometimes you may or may not see me fly with the A20s because I still have it, so I might as well use it. But it is a really good headset. I'm really impressed with what Bose has done. Also want to make a clarification as well. I am not sponsored by Bose. I did not get approached by Bose or anyone that represents Bose to do this. I only did this video because I wanted to try something new and make a review to share with you guys. subscribe to my channel for more lifestyle and aviation videos, and every now and then I'll do a product review like this one. We'll see you guys later.